True. Okay, welcome
to Hot Mess Mountain Mamas.
Pretty much.
Speed version.
Speed version. I have dinner to make.
We have dinner to make. Dinner to eat.
And we're dark.
We're dark.
Lighten us up. Okay, that's probably better.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I having? Ooh, look.
Look, you can see the light in your glasses. Y'all, we are really hot mess.
We are seriously. Okay, so when you live in Lake City and work in Lake City, not just live here. Yeah, this is going to weird me out. Okay. I'm going to look at my circles in my eyes and my glasses.
Pretty much.
You work your booty off all summer. That's how we survive here. That's how we make it. So I've been cleaning cabins. That's part of my mompreneurship, because we're going to be talking about mompreneurs. Yes. They're like entrepreneurs, but moms. So it's extra. It's extra special. Buy me coffee. No, we didn't. We couldn't pull off something we planned. We'd be like, are you going?
Yeah, remember we've tried. Go watch our earlier episodes and you can see where we tried to in
welcome.
Unison.
Yep. We don't do it well. So, mompreneurs.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Dang it. I have 20%.
20% and go. Okay. So mompreneurs work extra hard, I think, because they also have kids running around.
Yep.
And that's probably not fair to say to people who are just really, really have high workload. But it is extra.
I think it is extra because I feel like you're having to balance more than just your schedule and your work schedule.
And you're not going away. I've always found that as a mom, leaving my house to go work somewhere for a certain amount of hours and then coming home was actually a lot easier to work and get work done when it was completely separate.
Correct. Yes.
So when you're home, you have constant interruptions.
Yep.
And you're toting kids around.
Yeah.
Or working around their schedule.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I hear you. So just today it does not relate to mompreneurship, but I was trying to finish getting the rest of my curriculum ordered, and I felt like every time I was this close to finishing, I was like, I have 2 more subjects to kind of go over. A kid would be like, Mom, hey, Mom. I'm like, hold on.
And your brain is like,
Mom. And you're like, can you just not say my name right now? Don't say it. Don't say my name.
Mom.
Yeah, just don't. Because it is a constant interruption.
Yeah.
That then your brain...
It is.
Focus.
Yeah, and you can't, it totally sucks your brain away. And yesterday, I cleaned 2.5 cabins. I went back and cleaned one today. And yesterday, my husband was home, so I was left some of the kids with him, but then we were kind of organizing, so I couldn't leave until my son has a job. So we were get him to his job and then and then give the husband the baby and then try to get there. And then it was really hot and you're, trying to work around. And then I realized I haven't eaten. Whoops. Cause you're whoo. And then today I took all the kids with me. So, well, that's not true. I was going to take all. I took 3 out of the 4 because then Mimi decided to go cut wood with Chris. So you're in this constant whirlwind afloat to manage it and to make it all work. And then God forbid you have something else you have to do research school curriculum.
We maybe have had that conversation a couple times.
I keep meaning to look at that. It's the middle of July. School's going to be starting in a few weeks, truth be told. So it's
I panicked. I panicked is what I did. I was like, I gotta order
I keep putting panic on default mode, over here for later. I'm listen, I'm in manual mode. We're gonna have to put you in default because I don't have time for you.
Yeah.
So I can panic when I revert to default mode. Right now we're working manual. And manual is insane. It has too many moving parts. So default mode of panic immediately. Yeah. I don't have time for you.
It's so true though, because I know there were several things that I was homeschool has to be pushed to the side because last week it was 4-H week and Jordan had a surgery on Tuesday. And then it was one thing after another. And I was homeschool and a couple other things are being put on the back burner. I'm so sorry to those of you that maybe were relying on me for things.
Yeah.
Gone.
Well, yeah. And so that constant balance, sometimes I feel my brain is being sucked away. And I finally did have to cave in and get calendar. And I did find that Google Calendar works for me. So one of our very first episodes, we talked about keeping a calendar and how I didn't do that. And I was forced to because I literally kept forgetting things because there were so many moving pieces and parts. So, so you have business on the side that you're promoting. I have a new-ish business. I mean, it's not really even a business. I don't really have like
a business.
Well,
you are the CEO of your business. Okay, that's rule number one. If you're going to be mompreneur, you first have to decide, is this a side gig? Like, is this a hobby? Or is this something you're actually trying to make money at?
Yeah,
because if it's a hobby, you're not going to zero. You're going to make zero.
Yeah,
maybe $50, $100.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe like.
Which, if that's all you want to do, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. But if you're trying to make money, then you need to run it like a business.
Yeah, it's true.
You got your Square.
I did.
You've got your product.
Yeah. I did create a Square online site, like sales site. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm trying to do those things to kind of set it up, and I think you learn as you go, so things may shift around, but trying to sell my books and trying to sell some Hot Mess Mountain Mama merch. So I kind of
hats are almost out.
Yeah, they are. I only have 4 left. I have to
oh man.
Yeah. So I might have to order more if people are liking them. So and then my books, and I don't know what else. Like I was thinking about what else. So, but when you're also a mompreneur, sometimes that means you might be taking out a loan, or you might be bootstrapping it, where you're just kind of using what you have to invest, and then take what you earn from that to invest more. And that's kind of, but
yes. So
magically a bird disappeared on my hand, by the way. It was like not there, and then it's here.
And then it was. Boop. Truthfully, I ran out of storage.
Yes. So we had to switch really quick.
So yeah, we have the little homestead. I'm hoping to do more with actual homestead products. So like we hatched these out in an incubator, and they have been so fun.
I love them.
So fun.
Yeah.
They're like, you can tell what breed they are now.
Yes,
so that's what makes it fun too.
Cute.
Cora has her eggs. And
now, how long till can you figure out their sex, or when can you do that, or do you just wait till one's like a rooster? Like
a lot of times you can tell by their comb.
Oh, okay.
But this one looks like though it's got some Russian blood in it. It's the Russian Orloff.
Yeah,
not Orloff. Russian.
So cute. I kept referring to it as boy, but who knows? It might be girl.
I know.
It's
looking for Cora right now.
Oh, because he loves her. My Drake loves me. He comes. My male duck. He comes and
so cute.
He comes and quacks at me till I pet him and finds me, and then is like. Anyway, they're really fun. They're animals, but
really fun. Yeah, we're hoping to start doing some more with our wool, and
that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know, and then just the family health and wellness with the Young Living oils, and that's kind of my passion. But really, I'm just, we just are doing our thing.
Yeah,
and I feel like sometimes it's hard. There's days that are really hard, and there's days that I kind of am like, what are we even doing? Why are we doing this? Why?
Yeah. And I have a hard time promoting myself sometimes, like putting it out there. Like, I don't want to be too pushy or like put myself out there too much. People might be like, we know you have a book. Okay, shut up about it already. Like,
never.
And then, but it kind of feels awkward a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you're running a business, you really have to be like, hey, this is what I'm investing in. This is what I want. This is something I want to be able to do from home.
Yep.
And around my kids and around their schedule and around homeschooling or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And so you just make those choices to jump in and to go for it and to
to invest in it, like you were going to say.
Yeah.
I feel like
I was thinking, like, I started saying invest because I was thinking sometimes that feels like such a big word, like, oh, I'm investing, like, my savings or something. But it really doesn't. Neither one of us, I don't think, have invested, like, large chunks of money at one time.
No.
I mean, I think if you start to, like, look at little bits here and there, maybe it starts to add up to more. But, like, we've just started with what we could do.
Yep.
and what was manageable both time and financially at the time.
Yep.
And also, so I've started to try to do like, because I'm like, well, I'm a writer. So what do I even do with that besides write books that nobody wants to publish?
It's not true.
But like, well, there's content writing, there's freelance writing. They're not like big, huge money makers until you maybe become like this big name in the industry. But like, you can start with small projects and stuff. And so it's like, well, starting with what you can do and what you enjoy doing. It doesn't have to be this big, huge. I mean, if your goal is to make $5,000 next month, you might need to do something that we're not doing. I don't know what that is.
Sell your child.
Sell your child. Yeah, I mean, you would have to jump in equally big.
Right? Yeah. Oh, like, yeah. And I've heard people, like a lot of the podcasts I listen to, they talk about like this. You need to be in it for the long run. For the long game. Like, you can't expect to be like, oh, I'm going to make so much, like, already. So.
Right. And they say that even about things like restaurants that feel like a big endeavor, like, you probably don't make your money for a year. For any money for the first year. So you have to plan that in. So and that's having a big building, a big shop, like, having a big storefront. That doesn't mean you suddenly are like making money. So you have to kind of pull all that into consideration.
Yep.
And figure out what you can juggle. But I think we're enjoying going to the Wednesday markets.
Yep. It's definitely well, and even just setting things up and coming up with ideas and different things that would be helpful to other people that I know would be like, oh, I would totally pay for something like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
and not everybody is going to have that need or that want.
Right.
So it's finding your market, which is the people who want that and needs that. And that's not going to be everyone who walks by your table.
Right.
So like the man who came by the table and was like, I get all my hats for free. I can't buy a hat. And I'm like, really? You don't want to buy a Hot Mess Mountain Mama hat?
So funny.
What a shock. Like,
Yep.
So not everybody is your market, but figuring out who your market is, and then if you're gonna do it, just jumping in and doing it.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
Having husband support is probably essential, I think. So.
Yeah, I feel like that is probably the main thing. Before you jump into being a mompreneur, you probably should be in agreement. Like you and your husband should be in agreement.
Yeah, because that's going to pull some time away from the family here and there.
Yep.
Even if you start small. And so if your husband is not on board with that, that is something, that needs to be considered. He helps me balance out the craziness.
Oh, yeah.
So if he was like not on board,
mine
and not
too,
motivated to help, that would be a whole different ballgame, right?
Yep.
So anyway, we're going to keep it as short and sweet because we just want to encourage you guys, if you have an idea or you are, bye Chickie. If you have an idea or you're considering an idea, like pray about it and talk to your husband about it. And then like figure out, what's my budget for this? Am I taking out a loan? Like, and just jump in, do it and see what happens. And then be willing to stick with it for the long haul, because that's how clientele is built.
Yep.
So,
yeah. I feel like there's so much more we could talk about.
With so much more, if we had more time and we weren't mompreneurs trying to.
For real. Maybe we'll do that again.
Yeah.
But if you were a mompreneur, put it in the comments. Let us know that you're like, yep, that's me.
Yeah, and let us know what your business is.
Yep.
I would love to know what other moms are doing.
Give a shout out to all the mompreneurs out there. And your business.
And your business. Exactly. Yeah, share your business. All right. So, thank you for joining us for another lovely episode of Hot Mess Mountain Mamas.
Yep. You can find Jacqi.
Oh, yeah.
At Jacqi Cambish.
Yeah, Jacqi Cambish at Jacqi Cambish on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook too. And we have obviously YouTube.
Yep.
And now Hot Mess Mountain Mama, not plural, mama.square.site.
That's where you can find her products, y'all.
My two things that I offer right now.
Hey,
but I have more ideas. And then Becca.
I'm at Becca Maria EO, and you can go there, and I have a website too you can follow.
Yeah. It's connected. Yours is on your stuff.
Yeah, everything is just connected. So you can go click through and explore and see the craziness of my life. So
a very fun
and be encouraged.
Yes.
That you're not alone.
Yeah.
Busy, tired mama.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you're not a mompreneur, you're probably doing something.
Yeah, it's so true. Yep.
You're just not making money at it potentially.
Yep.
You know, or you work outside the home, which has its own challenges. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Bye.